Hello, hello, and welcome to the beginning. Oh, I'm echoing. Why am I echoing? 1 second. Hello. There we go. Okay. That's better. I think. I messed with some OBS settings. And does it sound like I'm echoing to anyone? It almost sounds like I can hear myself. Hey, Ninja. And I asked how to pronounce your name yesterday. Why can I hear myself? See, this is an issue. Like here, let me do this real quick. What did I do to my settings? Oh, I think I might know what I did. How about now? Leashy, okay. I think I fixed it. I shouldn't be echoing now. I think I accidentally outputted my mic. It was coming through the desktop audio. It should be good now. See, that was why I took a little bit to mess with my settings. Because I know if I messed it up, I could fix it. I guess I missed that. I was messing around with the audio settings. The audio settings on this thing are a little weird sometimes. I have to output the alert box or else I can't hear it myself. The screen can hear it, but I can't. Oh good, better. Yay. Hello, oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. I apologize immediately. Colbad Danielson. Or Colb Danielson. I am very bad at pronouncing things. Okay, here we go. So this is the start of Mass Effect 3. I'm still doing my engineer playthrough. I'm still doing a Paragon playthrough. All the mods are installed. Everything should work. As you can see from the screen, I have a controller mod installed, and I have it says a lot in the background. That is for the texture mod. I also have a shader mod, and I also might have installed a tally mod of some kind. We'll see that when she pops up in the game. And ooh, look at that. Oh yeah, and we can look at a little recap here. I saved the Arachnite Queen. I rescued Kaidan. This will be the first time I've ever played through in a Paragon playthrough with Kaidan alive. I chose to save the Council for some reason. Oh, thank you. I spent the last couple days remaking the channel a bit. I added new panel images. I updated the information finally. Didn't really do much to the layout except change the color to match Mass Effect 3. My old one matched Mass Effect 2 colors. What else? I added his sub badge. It's okay. As you can see, Nightbot is now subbed because I wanted him to be able to use my emote. As far as I know, the only way to get Nightbot to use your emote is to sub him to your own channel. Which is fun. I subbed a robot. But it's supposed to be a little Normandy. I was very limited to how small it is. It's hard to get detail out of it, but it'll work for now. It can always change later. I saved Malon's data. That's very important for a certain part of this game. I kept Rex alive because Rex is my best bud, best space friend. Well, except for Garrett. Well, Garrus might get jealous. I don't know. They're both my space friends. I chose to rewrite the Geth. I left the collector base intact. That was a tough one. Everyone survived the suicide mission. I didn't romance anyone before me too, and I romanced Tally because Tally best romance. And then, just like Mass Effect 2, this game starts out strong. You know, Mass Effect 1, it started out kind of slow a little bit and eased into it. Mass Effect 2 was like, boom, you're dead. And now you're back. Mass Effect 3 is like, well, if anyone's played this, you know, it's just Reapers everywhere. I kind of expected a little more time before that happened, but they just kind of jump into it. Now, the one thing I have to change is my hair. For some reason, the hairstyles that I tend to use in Mass Effect 1 and 2 aren't in 3. Mass Effect 3 does not like my face. Hair... That's okay. This is a little closer to my hair anyway. I'm balding Shepard. Like I said before, Mass Effect 1 seemed like a realistic kind of game, where like you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time kind of thing, and you're kind of eased into it. You're like, it makes sense to me. 2 and 3 is just like 90s action movie, just out of the gate, just everything exploding. You're the savior of the universe. It's different. I like both, but they're both different. I like both. The fact that the more realistic quote unquote one is the first one helps. Once again, I'm going to be an engineer. And I'm sure there's 1 or 2 engineer abilities I've completely forgotten about in this game, because they took some out of 2, and I think they like added maybe one. I know sabotage is in this game, which I've never used before. This is the first time playing through the series as an engineer. I have never played through as engineer, Vanguard, or Sentinel. Well, I installed a mod. I didn't install one that shows her face. I installed one that makes it easier to see her face through her helmet, and it also replaces it does replace the picture of Tali with a picture that more resembles her face from the mod. So in that sense, you do see her face, but it's limited. Also, as you can see, I am a colonist war hero. That is usually my default Shepard. And yeah, this game is just ridiculous. Like 2 starts out strong. This just goes even higher. Like you go from just like saving a human colony in 1 and saving a Rachni Queen, one thing. A species, yes, but one thing. In this game, it's like you can either save an entire species or commit genocide. It's so over the top, and I love it.
How bad is it?
Bad. We just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
And for some reason, subtitles are missing. That's weird.
I sent word. The fleet's immobilizing.
God help us all.
I'm going to have to go into options on that. In 2157, humanity discovered it was not alone in the universe. 30 years later, they found a peaceful place among dozens of galactic species. But this idyllic future is overshadowed by a dark past. Reapers and sentient space race of machines responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life every 50,000 years are about to return. Leaders of the galaxy are paralyzed by indecision, unable to accept the legend of the Reapers as fact. But one soldier has seen the legend come to life, and now the fate of the galaxy depends on him. I had to look at my stream real quick. I missed the last few words. It's a little weird to start. I was not expecting that when I first played this. By the way, I hope the stream looks okay. I lowered the bitrate a bit to see if it's more stable.
Commander, you're not supposed to call me that anymore, James. Not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go. The Defense Committee wants to see you. Sounds important.
Hello, subtitles. This is weird. When I tested it, subtitles were on.
What's going on? Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now.
Anderson.
Anderson? Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know. Not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
It's always the Reapers with my Shepard. As I said before, I imagine my Shepard is like the guy from Ancient Aliens. Anytime something happens in the galaxy that's unexplained, it's just Reapers. And I gotta fix... As soon as I get a chance to go into the menus, I'll turn the subtitles on. I don't know how they got turned off.
You know we're not ready if it is then. Not by a long shot.
Tell that to the Defense Committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They're just scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That why they grounded me? Took away my ship?
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word?
Yeah, I trust you, Shepard. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
You know, rest in peace, Batarians.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
Anderson? Shepard?
Kate? How'd it go in there, Major?
Okay, I think. Hard to know. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Major?
You hadn't heard?
No, I'm a bit out of the loop these days.
Sorry, sir. Didn't mean to keep you out of the loop.
Look, everyone, it's Karth. And yes, it's weird how getting older will do to your opinion. I used to save Ashley all the time, but now I kind of like Kaidan better. I think they did a much better job with Kaidan 3. I've only seen Kaidan in 3 once, and it was a Renegade playthrough because he was like the good cop to my bad cop. I always felt that saving him as Paragon was kind of redundant, but I figured I'd do it this time, you know? See what happens.
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, I suppose I did. Still, it's good to see you.
Admiral,
Come on.
Bye, Kaidan.
You know the commander?
I used to.
Hello, new Kaidan. Look, it's new Kaidan and old Kaidan. I was not expecting the Reapers to show up so soon. I was expecting a little bit of like something in the beginning, but this game is just, I mean, it's like I said, the second one. It's just
Admiral
immediate,
Anderson.
just Reapers.
Shepard.
What's the situation?
We were hoping you would tell us.
the reports coming in are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Nope, someone's raiding. That's the soundbite I used for the raid.
Then, how do we stop them?
Stop them. This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are. More powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Admiral, we've lost contact with Luna Base.
The moon? It couldn't be that close already.
How'd they get past our defenses?
It's
Sir,
the
UK
Reapers.
Headquarters has a visual.
These people don't understand, do they? It's like, how did the Reapers get past our bad defenses? They probably just flew through them. Oh, it's like Eden Prime all over again. Woo, that's loud. That's loud. I definitely have to go into the settings and lower the sound effects a bit. You know, sorry if this next part's going to be a little loud. I'm not going to lower the voices, but I'll do my normal
heard from Admiral Hackett.
thing and lower the sound effects.
What do we do?
The only thing we can. We fight, or we die.
We should get to the Normandy.
Ooh, here it is. Yeah, they never realized just how powerless they are against the Reapers until now. And that is very loud. Ooh, Reapers are trying to kill me with sound. Bwah.
Shepard! 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 Come on, get up. Here, take this.
Of course, they're the only two to survive. I don't keep it loaded. You'll have to find ammo.
Report in anyone. Major Alanko, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the normal. You'll have to contact me. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson up.
Yeah, they knew this was coming, but even still, it's different between knowing it's coming and seeing it.
Come on, Shepard. Take these heading to the normal. They'll pick us up so we can get to the spaceport. Let's move.
Okay, settings. Let's see what's in all this gameplay. I'm a crazy person. Definitely off. I'm tempted to leave this off because on Insanity I might need some powers, but I'll leave it on for now. All that's good. Here we go. I don't even remember this stuff. All conversations require participation. No choices are... Well, of course I want that. Subtitles on. Off in conversations. Off in conversations. That works. I love these kind of settings in games. I love that they have this now, where you can take your helmet off in conversation so you can see your face. I think it just has brightness settings. Yeah, it's just brightness, which I'm going to turn up a little bit, because when I stream, I've noticed sometimes it's a little darker than it looks on the OBS preview for some... I don't know why. Sound. Okay. Music, I normally lower to about 70. And sound effects, I normally lower to like 50 at least. But this is what other Mass Effect games are like. So who knows how this one is. Mass Effect 1 had a few issues with the sound mixing. Because there were some scenes that were just incredibly loud. And I'm going to save it. Oh. The reason why... the reason why I wanted my Nightbot to be able to use my emote. My emote is a save sphere from Final Fantasy X, because I have a habit of not saving enough. So I decided to make a command that I think I limited to VIPs and above just to prevent spamming. But, I love that emote wall. That's to make me notice to save more often. I limited it because I have so many of them in one thing. The stream would just be full of nothing but that. I think I put a cooldown on it too.
Let's move. Look out! How do you stop something so powerful?
Well, if Independence Day has taught me anything, you know, one of the best alien movies ever, a virus. Computer virus. Oh yeah, this game also introduced jumping and dodging. Dodging was not invented until this year in Mass Effect.
Come on, let's go.
I do like how in 2 they made the game much more maneuverable than in 1, and then in 3 it's even more so now because you can jump and dodge. And then in Andromeda it's even more so. Best thing about Andromeda to me is the combat system. I love being able to jump and like hover around and glide.
Looks clear, let's go. Major, you read me. I'm patching in Shepard.
We're almost to the Normandy. I've got Lieutenant Vega with me. We're taking heavy fire.
We're about 5 minutes out.
Oh yeah. Also, abilities. Incinerate and Overload are my go-tos. So I always map those to my left and right bumpers. The question is, what do I want to map to why? Sabotage is cool, but only useful against synthetics. So I can switch between that and maybe Cryo, depending on the situation. But I forgot in 3, you have two types of little drones. You have Ball Drone, which I named Blitzball in Mass Effect 2. I think it was in 2. We named it Blitzball. And then sentry turret, we'll have to name that as well. Honestly, combat drone and turret, I don't mind stopping the gameplay to hold down the bumper to throw them. I'm okay with that. But these two I want to be able to use fast. And this too. But sabotage also affects weapons, so it actually has a purpose. Unlike AI hacking, this works on organics as well. So I think I'm going to do Incinerate, Overload, and Sabotage, with Drone and Sentry Turret as just like stuff I throw out from the menu. Speaking of which, I'm at least going to put this to level 3. Oh, and this system kind of mixes the system of 1 and 3. It's not as complex as 1's, although it does have branches. But it also isn't as simple as 2's, because you have, like I said, branches. The second one only had branches in the last one. This has 2. This has 3. And they're all fairly different. Now, I'm going to max out Incinerate first. Incinerate's my go-to. Do I want increased damage, but just for 40% of 8 seconds? Or, I usually do recharge speed. Well, my bitrate spiked for just a second, but it was only for a second. That's good. It is Friday, so I'm kind of expecting it. I usually do recharge rate, because in this game, the more weapon weight you put on, the worse your recharge time is. So by putting this on, I can equip like medium weapons and still be okay. Now, do I want to max this out or get Overload up to speed? I think I'll take rank 3 in this, and I think I'll do the first 3 in this. Make it nice and even. But I usually tend to max it over Incinerate before I get past rank 3 and anything else. Usually. Oh, I kind of forgot that health is also a thing in this. I'm playing on Insane. Let's put a little bit of health in this. Yeah, Chain Overload's pretty good. Although, generally with a squishier class and in multiplayer, I don't do the Overload thing where it makes people fall down. Because I tend to like Overload when it's set to stun organics, because it makes them stand still for a second so you can pop them in the head easily with a pistol. If it makes them fall down, it's harder to headshot them. Yeah, I completely forgot. I was like, oh yeah, fitness is a thing in this game. So I need to put some more points in that as well. I'll probably respec eventually and take some points out of something, but... Oh, I can't level up Anderson. Oh, I thought I could. For some reason, I remember being able to level up Anderson here. Maybe I can when combat starts.
Take him out.
Okay, also, just figured out something. Okay, yeah, that's better.
Come on, we gotta move.
It's the thing is, the sensitivity in this game, it's either like too slow or too fast. I'd rather have too fast. I can get used to it. Okay. Oh, and I didn't map my abilities. I am the best Shepard. I prepare for everything. This is right bumper. This is left bumper. And sabotage is useless on husks, but which means just unless I'm fighting stuff other than husk, I'll use it. But right now, I will equip this because if it's like Mass Effect 2, it kills instantly. Yep.
Have to take these things out the old-fashioned way.
Oh yeah, the melee is better in this game too because you can do this. Yeah.
Don't let him grab you.
I can just do that. I don't have a bonus power. I have not beaten 3 on any difficulty yet, so I don't have a bonus ability.
Gotta find a way out of here.
See, in 2, you can take it as the game progresses. You can add it. I don't remember if you can do that in this or not. I don't remember. I mean, realistically, it's been so long since I played for the first time. I don't remember. In 2, you can. In 1, you can't.
Watch it.
Oh, hello. Oh, okay. There we go.
Through this way.
If I remember correctly, this game wasn't that bad on Insane. But I am playing as a much squishier class. The last time I played through on Insane on this was my first time through, and I was a soldier.
It's okay.
Oh no. Not the piano music.
Everyone's dying.
No, not this music. The music in this game is like can be so epic and also just so sad and depressing. I want to get off Earth so I can stop listening to it.
Come here. I need to get you someplace safe. Take my hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard! In here.
Hold on, Anderson. I'm talking to a figment of my imagination. The kid doesn't exist. No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. Like, I loved the indoctrination theory when it came out, but...
Goddamn mess.
It's a theory.
Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
Exactly. They hit so fast. I thought we'd have more time.
So did I.
We knew they were coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses. We need to go to the Citadel. Talk to the Council.
The Citadel? The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them. The Council has to help us.
You sure about that?
No, but you're a Council Spectre. That has to count for something. Gotcha!
Thanks. I owe you one.
More than one. Grab some ammo.
Yeah.
Reload, let's keep moving.
God, I've been looking forward to playing this. Out of all three games, this is the one I've played the least. Because again, it's like my pyramid of how I play a series.
Come on, it hasn't been that long since you've handled a weapon.
Oh, quiet, Anderson. Sometimes I'll play like the first part of a game over and over again, and then just stop. Like I'll play like the first half an hour, then stop, and that's how you end up playing the first levels. Like I've played Eden Prime so many times, but as you go higher and higher, it gets like the playtime gets smaller and smaller. I think I've only beaten maybe three times, 3 or 4.
Major Alenko, we're in cyberspace mode. ETA 3 minutes.
Headed to the Normandy. Taking heavy fire. Oh god. We're gonna take down the Dreadnought. Evasive maneuver.
Oh yeah, the Dreadnought exploding.
Caden! Damn it, they're in trouble.
You know what though? I call this impressive. This Dreadnought took a Reaper laser and didn't blow up. At least the first time. Well, no, it took 2. There's 3. I have a feeling it doesn't trigger until I get closer. Let's see how many shots this can take. I'm just going to keep watching this. Oh. Oh no, I got closer. That means they're dead now. I have to stand here for it to trigger. Woo! Sound effects still a little loud.
Normandy.
All right, let me turn it down to 40. I think I normally put it on 30, but I'm gonna put it on 40 and see how that goes.
We're going to reroute. Do you copy? Normandy, come in. Friendlies.
You two all right? Get down, they'll see you.
And we get our first peek at Reaper enemies. Obviously, Batarians. Of course it's Batarians. It's always Batarians.
Nice shot.
Of course, if there's going to be an enemy you fight in the beginning that's like Reaper-fied, it's going to be Batarians. Okay. Ow. Ow. Can I get my shield back, please? Okay, see, this is where not having this stuff is going to be a little annoying. But I have to stop time. And I do this. And then, oh, and then this. Downside to using a controller. I can only use 3 abilities. Gotcha.
Over here. What happened here?
Our gunship was shot down. We barely made it.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Stay here, son. We'll get you out of here.
I'll check out the strength. Although Shepard is kind of like Master Chief, so...
Come on. Let's get to that gunship.
Look at Anderson. Dude, Shepard was rebuilt. He's like the Bionic Man, and somehow Anderson is keeping up with him. And yes, you're right. Anderson! I get to level up Anderson for the first time ever. Look at him. Look at him. He's Anderson. Oh, I knew this wasn't true. But when I first saw this, I was like, dude, do I get Anderson on my team? Is this the game? Is this the game where I get Anderson on my team? Unfortunately, it's not. Now, what do I want to give him for the short time he's on my team? How about incendiary ammo? Because I'm pretty sure this has... Does this have squad ammo in it at all? Yep, it does. Okay, in Mass Effect 2, you just get all the bonuses of the ammo. In this, you only get 50%. Ooh, actually, I didn't know incendiary ammo... See, I actually forgot a lot of this stuff. Incendiary ammo increases headshot damage. Makes sense, it's a flaming bullet. Or do... Ammo capacity. Oh, wait a minute. See, it makes it seem like this is only incendiary ammo, right? But I'm pretty sure this is just your stuff. Like, why would... does this increase the ammo capacity for your incendiary ammo? No, it increases your ammo capacity. So there's stuff in here that only affects the ability, but there's also stuff mixed in that affects you. I would definitely take this because I always run out of ammo. But that's because I play as a soldier, where all you have is ammo. I'm an engineer now. I can be a little sparing with my ammo. So I'm going to do headshot damage. Harder difficulty, I'm taking that. Increase health and armor damage by 10%. That's not a big increase. Or ignite enemies. Ooh. Ooh. Do I want explosives or more damage? You know what? He's only on my team for a little bit. I know I just sunk all my stuff into that, but hey. We can't really... He can't die here, I don't think, so... Oh, you know what? I'll give him a nice little concussive shot, which is actually... Look, I used to hate this ability in 2. I kind of like it in 3. It's fun. Also, it's better because it's effective against barriers. I don't think it was in 2, and if it was, it didn't really help. Yeah, as an engineer, I'm not going to have that many weapons on me. It's going to be like SMG and pistol. Maybe a lightweight sniper rifle on certain missions. Maybe. So, ammo is helpful, but so is headshot damage. So it's like, both are fine. If you're accurate, you use less ammo, so I'm not accurate, so whenever I actually do this on my actual teammates, maybe I'll take the ammo instead. You know what? We'll make you a better Alliance Admiral. Alright. Look at all the abilities. I have so many abilities. It actually does kind of bother me that I can't use them all. I think when I played, I think I dabbled in this slightly as an engineer at some point, because I think I remember maybe doing 2 builds. I did build where it's overload, incinerate, and either sabotage or cryo. And then I did a build where it was, no, it was those 3. It was elemental build, and then it was engineer build, which I used sabotage and both turrets. And I respec both times. Oh yeah, I forgot you can equip a rifle, can't you? I'm thinking about Mass Effect. Every game is so different. Mass Effect 1, you can only use you can use all the guns, but you can only learn some of them. In 2, you can only equip certain ones. In 3, you can equip anything. It's weight. I might even use a rifle this time. I'll change it up. Plus, just a reminder, I do have some channel point rewards, and one of them is you get to decide my loadout for the next mission. So if you want to load me up with like the heaviest possible stuff, go right ahead. I also have one that makes it so I can't use abilities. That'll be fun. when I say loadout, I will also include which 3 abilities I have mapped. So if you want to do like an elemental build with these 3, that's cool. You want to do a turret build, which is these 2 and something else, that's fine. It'll be everything. When I play, personally, I always use the same teammates and the same builds. When I play on stream, I like to mix it up. Speaking of which, if anyone's new here... oh, that was sabotage. I also have a channel point thing where you can make a team. I like to make team names. I usually let chat name them because I suck at it. But in this game, there's not as many teammates as 2, obviously. But you give me 2 people, and you give me a name that links them somehow. And then the next in between stream days, I will I'll put in a randomizer that when you put in a command in the chat, it picks a team at random by name. It's still in there for Mass Effect 2. I didn't take it off because I actually plan on playing through the series again after this at some point, a Renegade playthrough. All right. Does this look familiar? Yes, it does. This is the final stand. Oh, I got my Avenger. You know, this thing is kind of weak. It's kind of a spitball gun. But I like it. It's accurate. It's light.
I found a radio.
I used to use this on engineers in multiplayer all the time because I had like the level 10 of it, which makes it lighter.
Anderson. Do you read?
Admiral, what's your location?
By a downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating its distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Major!
Uh-oh. Reapers.
Damn it! I lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
And fast. We've got company.
Oh, the Cerberus Harrier is ridiculous. It just has no ammo capacity. I used to combine that with the Turian that has marksman. It was nice. Alright. First up, drone power. God, I look at what little damage I do on this difficulty with this. It's so bad. That's where abilities come in. Yeah. Oh yeah, the DLC weapons in Mass Effect games are usually pretty broken. Ow, ow. Go Blitzball. That is not where I told you to go. Where are you going? There you go. What is he doing? Get in there. Score a goal.
Hope they get there soon.
You and me both.
Ow. Need to be careful here. This game does have health that doesn't come back, which means if I get down to the last bar, I will die very quickly when my shields go down. By the way, I am getting hit behind cover. This is fun. Go Sentry Turret. Yeah. You know, I kind of want to call that Pokeball. Blitzball is the big round one, and Pokeball is the one you throw like a ball. Like a Pokeball. So I got Blitzball and Pokeball. Ow. Okay, well, kind of wondering why I keep getting hit behind cover. Is that a... I don't remember that being a thing in this game, but okay. Oh, out of bullets.
Running out of ammo.
Now, I know this is scripted for the most part, but it's pretty cool. I still like it, though. In this last stand with Anderson, we're running out of bullets. God, this game has so many epic moments in it. And it's going to show, too, because the music in this game, like the moments that are in this game, certain ones, it's just... Here it is. Yeah, Normandy! Listen to that Avenger-sounding music.
About time.
Let's go.
Yay, Joker always saves us. Oh, the Prothean rifle is ridiculous with the ammo upgrade. It doesn't use ammo. You get even more out of it with that mod on it. It's ridiculous. I'll use it some.
Come on!
I'm not going.
No.
You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
But I want you on my team. I always wanted Anderson on my team. I always wanted a Batarian. As much as I don't like Batarians, I wanted a Batarian on my team. I want, like, different people.
We're in this fight together, Anderson.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species and all their ships to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order.
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Consider yourself reinstated, Commander. You know what you have to do.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
You too, Shepard.
Yay. We're going to pull a Lando and bring 1,000,000 ships at the last second. Oh no, not the music. Not the music again. Why? Why do you do this, game? That seemed a little out of sync, but okay. Yeah, I was not expecting this kid to be something in the game. It was kind of weird that he kept showing up. No. Oh, this is affecting you? I mean, if you... This shows how well BioWare made these characters, because there are certain scenes in this game that are just... you feel more for them than, like, you know... They're like real people, almost. God, look at all the Reapers. 2 of them especially. You know, when people die at the end of Mass Effect 2, if you mess up with the suicide mission, they just die. It's pretty generic. They're just dead. But in 3, every death is pretty much personalized. It's tough. This game punishes you for doing certain things, and also things you can't even get around. You know, there are certain deaths in this game that are pretty much impossible to avoid. They sting. Oh yeah, we have to make new armor too.
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going? Hey!
We're leaving.
Leaving? What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel. Get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
My alarm music, I actually haven't changed in like 2 years because I'm lazy. It's actually the theme that plays when you go to Mount Gagazet in Final Fantasy X and you're talking to the Ronsos. It's been that for like, I think, at least 2 years.
We don't have a choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Forget it. Drop me off someplace.
Enough! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight? We're going to the Citadel. You want out, you can catch a ride back from there.
Commander!
Joker, that you?
Alive and kicking. Got an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Patch it through.
Shepard, sustained heavy losses. The force was overwhelming. There's no way we can defeat them conventionally.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to... That's outpost on Mars. Now we lose control of the system.
Yes, sir.
We've been researching the Prothean archives with Dr. Tassoni. We found a way to stop the Reapers. Only way to stop them. Contact soon. Hack it out.
Joker, set a course for the Mars archives.
Mars? Roger that.
We're going to Mars.
This is local.
Why Mars? What does he think we'll find there?
I don't know yet. But if it helps us win this war... Grab your gear.
Now, I don't think I can mess with my armor until after this. So right now it's just stock armor. Also, I like that I have Caden, because if you don't and have Ashley instead, you have 2 soldiers on your team. You have Ashley and James. They're literally 2 soldiers. You'd have no tech. Caden has tech and biotics. It's weird how they did that. You'd think like they would have given James, or maybe introduced a character that had some kind of tech as well. That way it kind of balances a little better. I mean, you don't really need Ashley if you have James, let's be honest. They're both soldiers, they're both kind of the same thing.
I've been trying to reach Mars on secure channels. No one's answering.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
We'll know soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out.
We're almost there.
Well, hello, slight mod I installed. I installed a mod that messed with some people's armors. They were recommended, and one of them was Caden. Now, what I need to remember, like most of the mods I installed are just visual. In fact, I think they're all visual. I don't think I installed anything that messed with anything other than visuals. I tend not to like the mod games that make them play different.
Still no contact from the base, but we've got a massive storm headed our way.
Unless I've played it before.
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
Oh, listen to that space music. When I hear this kind of music, like the beeps and boops, I always think space.
Man, that's a huge storm. Looks a lot bigger in person.
Pretty average for Mars, actually.
I'm glad you're so optimistic.
Yeah, we've got Reapers invading Earth. The station here is offline. A little dust storm seems like the least of our worries.
Fair enough.
Speaking of which, I may or may not have commissioned a little bit of music. Just one track that I can use for like the stream starting soon thing. And I like the one thing when I described it, the best way to describe it was like, you know the map music in Mass Effect? Like that. Ooh, change loadout. Here we go. I can tell. Oh, no, not the shuriken. No. Why is it always the shuriken? No. I have the hurricane instead. And ooh, Geth plasma. This thing is so accurate. I'm not using that. All right. What pistols do? Ooh, the Eagle. Oh, I love the Eagle. The Eagle's great. How about the weight, though? Oh, the weight's the same. All right. I'm using the Eagle. I'm not using a shotgun because I'm an engineer. I'm not as cool as Tally. Shuriken. Oh, but the Hurricane's heavier, but look at the difference. It's like 25%. That's not bad. And do I want a sniper rifle? No, I don't, because these are the super heavy ones. And you know what? While we're here, let's just go over stuff here. We got the Valiant. I don't remember what this is. Line soldiers, system, actually, the cost to reduce capacity and rate of fire. Isn't this kind of like a mix of like an assault rifle and sniper rifle kind of? Maybe, I don't remember. Or is that the that's the Cerberus one, I think. The Mantis is just one shot. Indra is the rapid fire or the 3 burst. Can't remember which one. This thing is a beast, but it's super heavy. And this is what... Oh, God. Leave it to the Batarians to make a harpoon gun in the future. Avenger, Argus, Valkyrie's great. Ooh, look what it is. Okay, I'll equip this. I'm an engineer with the Typhoon. Alright. This is good for now. I think I'll be good with this until I get some more weapon capacity, some weight capacity, and some better recharge rates on my abilities. However, I can do this. James, you know, big guy like you. You know what? I mean, I could just give him that. Thing is, I know this affects the cooldowns on your teammates as well, but they always seem to have such bad cooldowns. Plus, he's a soldier. Soldier, I'm just gonna stack weapons on. You know what? I'm gonna give him this thing. I'm gonna give him a grenade launcher. And let's have some fun with this. How about the Reader Carbine? Why not? Caden. Now, Caden, I want his abilities to have a decent cooldown. And you can only equip these two anyway, so... I'm pretty sure these do weapons affect your teammates' cooldown? I would think they would. But maybe they don't. I don't remember. So I'm going to give him this. And you know what? Yeah, that's fine. Why did I just hear someone grunt in pain?
He's Alliance. Sergeant Reeves. Didn't put up a fight before he died.
Something's not right here.
Keep a low profile till we know what's going on.
Roger that.
Let's go, Team Soldier. Guys. That's not their name. That's not their name. You know what? This is the original team I start with. If anyone has any team ideas, maybe. What do we call Caden and James? Just team... No. I'm so bad at naming things. Nope. Aww.
They're executing them.
Go Blitzball.
They know we're here now.
Maybe I should use a pistol. I don't know why I'm using this. Yeah, I love this thing. This is my... I used to like the Carnifex the best in multiplayer, but the Eagle's pretty good. Alright, guys, what you got? I forgot to level them up. Yep, I am the Shepard that we need to save the galaxy. Go, Pokeball. And go Blitzball. I have 4 minions on my team. Having so many abilities is going to be a little overwhelming at first, because I'm just not used to it. What is he? I like how he's on the op. Okay, well, there's a grenade there. He was firing at my little drones. Oh look, my guy in the corner is kind of covering the radar, but it's still usable. Oh look, I can do the Harbinger bullcrap too. I can make it curve around cover.
Cerberus, weren't they? Sure looked like it. Cerberus, what are they doing here on Mars?
I don't know, Caden. Stop. Stop.
Not with them anymore, Caden, if that's what you're asking. It wasn't, but you have to admit, it's a bit, convenient.
At least he's nicer about it than Ashley is. Uh-oh.
Look out!
Alright. Every fight's going to be the same setup. It's throw out Blitzball, then dodge a grenade, and then throw a Pokeball. This is a bad spot for me. Alright, well, okay, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Alright, where are my enemies? All right there. Okay. Go here. Also, I forgot this weapon was full auto. I can just hold it down. Hey, Hazel. How were you today? I'm shooting them. I'm shooting tires. It's not helpful. Also, I don't have the thing set up to where they stun when I overload them, so I need to stop doing that.
Doesn't look like they came here in force. Yeah, just a few vehicles. Must have had help from the inside. You could be right.
Cerberus
No
Makos.
way they can take this facility with anything less than a full battalion.
All right, Caden, why don't you interrogate me some more? Ooh, what you streaming tonight?
Shepard, I need a straight answer. About what? Do you know anything about why Cerberus is here? What makes you think I know what they're up to? You work for them, for God's sakes. How am I not supposed to think that? We joined forces to take down the Collectors. That's it. There's more to it. They rebuilt you from the ground up. They gave you a ship. Resources. Let me be clear. I've had no contact with Cerberus since I disabled the Collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now, or what they want. Commander Shepard's been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since. Sorry, Shepard. It's just that...
James looks so ridiculous in that armor. He's so bulky.
I shouldn't have to explain myself to you, Caden.
Yeah, Caden. Feel bad about yourself now. He did kind of look sad, didn't he? He like held his head down a little bit like, oh, I'm sorry. I saved you over Ashley. Remember that.
Trust me.
I do, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
They're in the vents. And this kind of sums up the progress or like progression of Liara. It looks like she's running scared, right? Like she was in Mass Effect 1. It's like, oh no, they're gonna get me. And then she comes down here and watch what she just does to them. This is what she was in 2. Just from being the scared person who runs to just murder them. It's so casual too. Uh-huh. There's Liara. Now she's like kind of a mix of the two, I think. In 3, she's a little more mellowed than 2, but
she's with us.
Shepard, thank the goddess you're alive.
Liara.
I was worried when the reports came in. They hit Earth hard.
Yeah. It was hard to leave like that.
Caden, I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you'd know what was going on.
I do.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device. One that could wipe out the Reapers.
Here on Mars?
In the Prothean archives, yes.
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you destroyed the Alpha Relay, you bought us some time. But then you were under investigation. I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here. Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status. I meant to come see you, but...
yeah, like, now, I'm not going to be one of those people that's like, people that can draw, they just have it natural. Like, no, they practice all the time. Like, I know some people that can. They practice all the time. But no, like, I tried. Like, in school when they did, and it was just like, not my thing. And especially my hands now. My hands cramp up after writing something for like a minute. If I was to try to like actually physically draw something with my hand, even with like a pen or a stylus or whatever, my hand would just be like a giant cramp.
I was under house arrest. There wasn't much I could do to help you anyway.
I suppose you're right. In any case, my work paid off. The archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
I guess I'll believe it when I see it. Where do we find this weapon?
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway. Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
But why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers are...
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
So it's a race to the archives.
Uh-oh. Combat music.
We've got company.
Bring it on.
Not this time, James.
What?
Get back to the shuttle. If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
But...
Now, Lieutenant.
Oh, Shepard's ordering the new guy around. Bye, James.
I hear them. We should take cover.
And this is where having Ashley is more helpful. Because now, well, I mean, you could argue this. I have 2 biotics on my team now.
Looks like they found us.
But this makes more sense, because Ashley's a soldier, and then I'm an engineer, and then Liara's an adept. Okay. This is pretty much a tutorial on how to use stuff. And singularity.
Not a problem.
Whee! Get back in there. Yeah, get back in there.
You can't hide forever.
Let's do it again. Oh, this is fun. Biotics are fun.
You're going to need more than guns to finish them.
Yeah.
That's all of them.
Good. Let's find a way up.
Oh, yeah. How about I level them up? Wouldn't that be nice? First thing I'm going to do is put a little more into this so I don't die horribly. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You can actually do that in this game easily. And take explosions. Okay. Yay, look at Kaiden's abilities. Let's see what we got. We got Barrier. Helps keep him alive. Reeve is amazing. I forgot they gave him Reeve in this game. It's like they wanted you to save Kaiden. Overload. Cryoblast. This is all good stuff. I do like to level up their little, like their class though. Weapon damage or health and shields. Well, you know what? I think I'll do Reeve because it's awesome. Do I want impact radius or power duration? Well, there's a duration later. Impact radius. You know what? We'll decide later because I'm going to also give him overload. You know what? And cryo. Give him everything. And Barry. Super well-rounded. Just like Kaiden himself. Boring. Liara, on the other hand, oh yes. I love my ammo types on people. Because I'm not a soldier and I don't get them. Squad power. Yeah. And I usually do the first 3 on this. Got so many good things. Stasis is also amazing in this game because you can still hurt them. Stasis in Mass Effect 2, you couldn't hurt them. In this one, you can. This is literally just, this is perfect for sniping. So I'm at least going to give her the first 3 in that. And Singularity because it's awesome for crowd control. And, you know what? Fine, there you go. I like all the abilities. Too bad I can't mess with her weapons, though. Oh, save it. Save the game. Okay.
They've sabotaged the elevator.
There's got to be another way up.
Well, at my peak of Mass Effect multiplayer playing,
Not sure. One minute we were getting reports.
I used.
The next, there was chaos.
Liara keeps
Didn't
talking.
even realize it was Cerberus at first.
Could they be working with the Reapers?
Doubtful. But I suppose anything's possible.
They also have Cerberus logos on their armor. But yeah, at the peak of my multiplayer playing in 3, I used a Carnifex only on engineers, and I was able to headshot the Phantoms pretty easily while they were moving around. I could never do that now. I would miss every single shot. It's sad to think like, oh, well, that's sad too. It's sad to think like how bad my aim has gotten over the years. I actually saved some clips in Overwatch of me playing Hanzo, and I made some pretty good headshots. I can't even come close to that anymore. Get him! Oh, hello. Hello, you. And I missed. How did you miss that, Shepard? How? How did you miss that? It locks on, and he was 2 feet from me. Alright. Blitzball. And Pokeball. God, he is just... I'm just going to sit here and watch this. Bully him. Get him. They don't do any... Oh, I need to make him a little better. Not well, that hit the ceiling. You can curve the Incinerate well enough, but obviously there's a limit. Can I shoot through this? No, I cannot. Okay. In that case... Oh, good cover. Wow. Cerberus really do have the best and the brightest, don't they? Alright. This is such a good start to the game. Reapers attack Earth and it's going crazy. Now we're just going through Mars, trying to find something.
We'll need access to the pedway. Controls should be nearby.
It kind of calms it down a bit. You know, it goes from like the Earth being destroyed to just like we're just in a regular installation, and then it just goes up from there. Save species or kill species, whatever you want to do. Oh, bye Ninja. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day. Okay.
Shepard, see if you can gain access to the pedway. I can't seem to unlock the live feeds, but...
Did you see that? Who's that woman in the vid?
That's Dr. Ivakore. She got here about a week ago. Any luck?
Pedway's been locked out.
Alright, looks like there's construction nearby. We can get out on the roof. We can find a way around from there.
Great. Let's move.
Let's move. Maybe I actually have to use it. There it goes. I guess I'm the one that has to tell her to use it to get it. That's kind of weird. Maybe it's to prevent overriding. Like, unless I want it. Otherwise, if she used it, it would override what I have, maybe. Did that give it to Kane as well? It, didn't, I guess? Huh. I think I turned it off. Hold on. No, I guess it's called squad ammo, but I guess Kaden just doesn't... It's just me and her. Unless it's on the other side that I can't see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hard to see from that angle. So in Mass Effect 2, Cerberus are your allies, and the Collectors are the bad guys. In this, it's Reapers and Cerberus. So it's a good excuse to have, like, grotesque monstrosities of tech and just goo, but also humans. That way when you have abilities that only affect one or the other, it's kind of... This game kind of has, like, a neutral thing to that. Although, one is the most unbalanced, because it's like 90% death.
That tram has... Commander, you read me? Barely. Storm's causing interference.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've lost contact with the Normandy. What's your position?
I didn't read that. James, repeat. Damn it.
That storm's going to be in here very soon. This airlock shouldn't be open.
Doesn't look like it was forced open.
No, you have to override security protocols.
Ooh, creepy.
Someone vented the air from this room while they were still here.
Looks like they died trying to claw their way out.
This is brutal, even by Cerberus standards.
Are you sure about that? Look, Cerberus has done some messed up stuff. From Dr. Shoden to Cameron Harrison. Cam, who the hell is that woman messing with my files? Get her out of here. I won't have my system messed up by some wannabe expert who will be gone next week. Damn strangers who think they know it all but don't care about what we're really trying to achieve here. Dr. Ava? Seriously? Don't you remember what happened last time? They don't like Dr. Ava, huh? Ooh, we're being sneaky. Some glass can be broken. Cool. And you know what, Caden? How about a nice cryoblast on him? I said this before in other games, but I love ragdoll physics. It's just something funny about like just seeing enemies like that just float around. Oh. All right, well, we know what to do here, don't we? Don't we, Lara? Whee! All right. Now this game has a lot of stuff to collect. It's usually just weapon upgrades, weapon mods, that kind of thing, or armor pieces.
We need to pressurize the room first.
Was that?
There we go. We have access to the labs. They'll take us right to the tram station.
Hey, there's a recording of what happened here.
Ooh, we can see how everyone died.
Security station. Come in. We're seeing some odd activity down here. Our security protocols just kicked in. Everything's locked down. Doctor, I'll get you a report as soon as...
Ooh. Ugh. Not a great way to die.
We know how Cerberus got in.
I should have realized it when I met her. I was just so focused on finding a way to stop the Reapers.
Stopping the Reapers is the only thing we should be focused on. It's not your fault.
But what if we're wrong? What if there's no way to stop them? What if these are our last days and we spend them scurrying around trying to solve a problem we can't fix?
Come on, Liara.
I know. I shouldn't think that way. I don't know how you do it. You've always stayed focused even in the worst situations.
When there's so much at stake, I just think about what I'd lose if I fail.
Tally.
That's a terrible burden.
We'll stop them, Liara. Together.
Thanks, I want to believe you.
Yeah, we're gonna stop them together with Liara, platonically.
Okay, doors open. We can get to the labs and tram station through there.
Good. Let's move.
I remember watching someone streaming 2, or was it? I think it was 3 actually, and she had a mod on that made male Shep able to romance Thane, and at one point Liara basically turned to you and said like you know, you shouldn't shackle yourself to a dying alien. You could always be in a relationship with me. It was. I've never heard that line before, and it was such a weird thing to hear. It's like, hey, I heard your boyfriend's dying. Let's see. Liara. Ew. Get that off of her. How about a blood pack Punisher? And the Acolyte because it's an Asari weapon. Gotta be on the lookout for stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure if there's anything you miss, you can buy it at the Spectre place on the Citadel, but this is cheaper because it's free. SMG light materials, huh? Amelia Hatterson to Mike O'Sullivan. Hey, apparently this is a letter between 2 kindergartners. Hey, stupid head. I want to ask how you're doing since I hear you guys are propagating germs in the shape of coal down there in storage. Look, I know your Prothean doodads are fascinating and all, but you guys have to stop burning the midnight oil and keep regular sleeping hours, honestly. Anyway, I forwarded your latest findings to HQ on Earth, and someone is depressurizing the area with... Alright. And I just got a mod. My very first mod. 50%. Damn. Ooh, get a drink for a second. I tend not to drink or eat when I stream. I need to fix that. At least drink. Oh, who alerted them? Liara. Alright. Go Blitzball. Woo. And man, this thing's a little unwieldy. Burst fire. Burst fire. Oh no, it's these guys. Mail slot time. Yay. It still works. Well, the eating, like, But I'm the kind of person that doesn't like eating in public. It's just me. I just find it awkward to go somewhere, especially if I'm alone. If I'm alone and I go somewhere to eat, I'm just sitting there with nothing to do but watch other people eat and then watch me, and it's like, I don't like this. If I'm with someone else, it's fine. But drinking, as the stream, see, oh no, no. See, when a normal person streams, at least as far as I can tell, I feel like if you go for hours and hours, you start to like lose a little energy, you know? I tend to ramble more as the stream goes on. I get in that mode. I get in that zone, the ramble zone. So I talk more. I need to drink. I need to learn to drink water more when I stream because my throat just gets destroyed. All right, these guys are close enough. Time for the hurricane. All right. Missed every single bullet there, somehow. All right, Blitzball, your turn. Well, if you can... I have a tendency to ramble as conversations go on. That is a good thing to have happen when you stream. Yeah, Liara, I didn't even tell you to do that, and you did it. Good job. And this is one of the more annoying abilities that are in this game. They have the ability to use smoke. Nope, Liara. Sorry if I shot you in the back. I'm running out of bullets. No surprise, the SMG blows through ammo very quickly. Oh yeah, I can sabotage people. Not worth it right now. Go Blitzball. Oh yeah, we were talking about the emote thing. My emote idea was basically a happy Blitzball. I love Blitzball from Final Fantasy X. And I needed a happy emote at some point. So I was like, what if I make a little happy Blitzball? I sound like Bob Ross. It's just a little happy Blitzball in the corner there. All right, you guys. Blitzball. Pokeball. All the balls. Ah, you can't shoot. Did I just get shot in the back? What the hell was that? Oh, hello. I thought the game was broken for a second. I've played so many games where it's supposed to show you like a red arrow from the direction you got shot in, and it's always wrong. That was correct though. I need to trust it more. Blitzball, go. Can't see a thing. I love this game mechanic. I can't come. Although there is an upgrade you can give, a mod for certain weapons that has a scope that can look through that. I guess that's the point. All right. Let's be a little more aggressive. They're all dead, aren't they? Yep. I can be super aggressive now.
They just activated the decontamination protocols.
With the staff still inside.
Ooh. These people got decontaminated. They're super clean. Personal notes, S. Esparza. We haven't been able to decipher much, if any, of the language yet. But the visual documentation gives us some ideas as to what they were studying. Namely, us. They seem particularly interested in early humanity's evolutionary process. judging by the way they organized their files and highlighted specific occasions. It seems a bit fantastic to write this, but everything indicates that they seem to be trying to chart the curve of humanity's intellectual progression. Yeah, progression. Ancient aliens confirmed? Yes.
What did they find?
More than I can describe in a short conversation. And they'd only scratched the surface. There are vaults filled with Prothean data troves that have never been studied.
Oh, Caden's... Oh, it went into science mode. Alright, Caden, stop nerding out. We need to get out of here. I need to turn this thing off. Oh. There we go. I did it the stupid way. We're good now. Ooh. Oh, whoa, okay. Well, I wonder if this thing will kill me if I touch it. You know what? Oh, I can't save it in here? Oh, come on. You know what? That probably means yes. Alright. We're going to run a little experiment. Science. For science. Oh, I can't even... Oh, come on. I want to be cleaned. I want to be decontaminated.
That's the tram line. Takes us right to the archives. No doubt Cerberus has it locked down. Hopefully we can override it at the security station. It's just through here.
Ooh, crappy shotgun. Continue. Yeah. Not a fan of the katana. It might be better in this game than it was in 1 and 2. What kind of running was that? What was that? Do it again, Caden. Oh, he's not doing it. Oh, it looked like he was like a little bit of crouch walking.
Heads up!
That's an understatement.
I take it that's the only way in.
It's the only way I know of.
We'll skirt around it. Stay out of its sights.
I'll move up first.
Game mechanic that I don't know if ever happens again in the game at any point.
Don't let it target you.
Okay. This basically just shows you how to move around cover effectively. Again, tutorial.
Watch it.
Nope. There we go. It feels a little clunky.
Let's move.
Not as bad as 2's. Obviously not as bad as 1's. 1's is awful. 1's cover system is so bad. That's why I don't... That was a weird camera change. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot how to... Oh no, I forgot how to do it.
Damn it.
There's a way to turn corners and cover. It told me how to do it, but I wasn't paying attention. Oh, there it is. Come on. There it goes. That is not correct. I had to hit right, not left. Probably something to do with the controller mod. And I think I'm safe.
Can't fire on us from here.
Nope. Aw. Oh. Why do they move so funny? It just looks... I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like their legs move, but their upper body doesn't move at all. Oh, hello. Blitzball, go. I did it! I got a melee kill. That's not going to happen too often. Speaking of which, Andromeda actually has a decent melee system in it. And it even has different weapons. You can have an Asari sword. You can have a Krogan hammer. That one's fun. Oh no! Liara's down. Also in this game, you can either use Metagel, or you can actually just revive them. But it leaves you open to attack. I like the balance, because if you have the opportunity, you can do it for free, but it's a risk. Like I'm going to do right now. Didn't work. There we go. By the way, I did not know you could do that for the longest time. I think the first time I played this game, I never did that. I know I'm not the only one. Again, I was watching someone stream it, and they realized it like halfway through the game. It's like, I for some reason never thought to do it. It works in multiplayer. I never thought it would work in here too. Oh, he's not dead yet. Oh. Woo. Oh, look at him go. I think there's biotic rides. Because, like, if you go, like, an amusement park. I guess that makes sense. Like, I mean, it's basically just anti-gravity effect. Yeah, I would imagine you could use that for whatever you want. Notes, research notes. J. Tasman. The last location seems to have run dry, but judging from the communication system's layout and the backup power supplies equipped by the first Prothean research base we discovered, we think a secondary base may be located deeper underground. We're going to need permission from the powers that be to excavate further, but considering the recent renewal and enthusiasm for the work we're doing here, I don't think clearance will be an issue.
Set up a perimeter. No one else comes across.
We still have teams on the other side.
No one! And shut down those cameras.
Looks like they've made it to the archives.
And I doubt they'll just send us a tram.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked out.
Not if we can find a short-range communicator, helmet to helmet.
And?
And we convince them that we're on their side. Tell them the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
Good idea. See what you can find.
Caden, the idea guy.
What?
The Major has become very capable.
Agreed.
Commander, I found something.
Oh, hey, Silver.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can... My God. Looks like a husk.
My God.
Yeah, not quite. But they've definitely done something to him.
And by they, you mean Cerberus? They did this to their own guy? Is this what they did to you?
Do I look like that, Caden? Look at me. I might be super pale. That has nothing to do with the Cerberus, though. That just don't go outside. Just the beginning of the game. I've only been going for about an hour and a half. Be right back. Okay.
How can you compare me to him?
Shepard, I don't know what you are, or who. Not since Cerberus rebuilt you. For all I know, you could be their puppet, controlled by the elusive man himself.
That's not fair, kid.
Don't try to explain it. I don't think I'd understand anyway. I just want to know, is the person that I followed to hell and back still in there? Somewhere.
They didn't change me, Caden. But words won't convince you, will they?
Probably not.
I didn't think so. You were always stubborn.
Me?
Come on, let's see what Cerberus is up to. Maybe we'll both get some
Oh,
answers.
we're friends again.
Hello, this is Delta Team. Anybody there?
Where the hell have you been? Never mind, what's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo Team will ride over and secure the station.
Think they bought it?
If they didn't, they'll figure it out soon enough.
We should get in position. Flank them when they get off the tram.
Good thinking, Major.
Yeah, but you didn't miss the one with the council. Oh yeah, I always thought the game was broken here. I forgot I actually had to make my teammates move. And so I was like, why can't I move? Why can't I move? Why can't I move? And also you can like run in place. Yeah, until you tell them to go down there, you can't move. And now I can move.
I'm on it.
This isn't great position for me because I don't have very long-range weapons. I'm pretty mid-range when it comes to weaponry. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Just had to go for a second. Got a package in the mail. Okay.
They come.
I think now this part looks familiar to me. I think I might have gotten stuck here on Insane as a soldier one time. I don't know why I had such a hard time with this as a soldier. I mean, yes, you don't have abilities, but still, like... basically, I said before in the past, like, if there's any part of this game that I recognize a lot, it means I got stuck here for a while. That's what's going to mean. Like those places in the collector ship in Mass Effect 2. With the Reaper IFF mission, when I recognized a few of the turns in the areas, like, yep, I know this place. Wait, I don't have the ammo. Why does it keep going off? Oh wait, I do have it. Well, now I have it. That was weird. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, I do remember this game being just dodge the grenades. Literally all I did was just dodge the grenades. Cerberus loves to throw grenades. I'm going to try to change it up a bit, but the fact is, because I'm an engineer, I need to keep it light. So you're going to see like pistol and SMG, or pistol and assault rifle, or maybe like SMG and sniper, like a lightweight one, something like that. You'll probably will never see a shotgun. Maybe a light one. Oh, he has a shield. I saw it at the last second. Mail slot, special delivery. All right. Oop. Remember though, I have those channel rewards. If I go on missions and stuff, so someone can set my loadout, which includes my abilities that I map for the whole mission.
Storm's getting bad. We better wrap this up quickly.
Or turn off my abilities.
Right that and a squad of angry Cerberus troops.
I'm genuinely surprised Cerberus thought of doing that. Whenever I think of Cerberus, I think of like typical stupid enemy, but they're, Elusive Man's a smart guy. I'll listen to that beepy boopy music. I love the soundtrack Mass Effect games. Alright. Ow. Stop hitting me from behind cover again. Okay, blitzball go. No, stop it. Stop hitting me. Yeah, my teammates. I think the teammates in this game are better than 2 because I've noticed they've been killing people. Like, in 2, they didn't really seem to finish anyone off for me, but they've been doing decent here. And there goes somebody. Oh, hello. You're low on health. And you're dead. Alright. And by the way, I'm calling this the Pokeball, just because you throw it like a Pokeball, kind of. Whee! I have a Blitzball when I have a Pokeball. Come on out. You're the last one left.
Damn. They really didn't want us getting in here. Yes, it confirms my assertions about
the
value of the data stored here.
Hey, Pokeball. You just gonna sit there? Alright. In the anime and in games, the Pokeball comes back to you when you're done with it. So obviously the first mission I'm going to do when I get the chance is get Javik. That is the first mission I do by far. I mean, it makes the most sense. Thing is, though, the game has a built-in timer in it where Javik will have no dialogue for a bit because it gives you like a little bit of leeway. Like if you forgot to get him early on, then it gives you some leeway before like missing out on some dialogue. So even if you get him before, I think it's until you get Garrus actually, he doesn't really have much to say. He's like he says he's still recovering. But I love getting him because I love his abilities and I just like having him. Plus the From Ashes mission is kind of fun. You go back to where it all started. That was a really well thrown grenade. Okay. Wait, Rex? Ow, ow. Well, that's one of the best things about like in this game. Okay, I've complained in the past about certain sequels of games and movies where it feels like they kind of just shoehorn in from like a list of characters, and it's like, oh look, here's this person, here's this person, here's this person. This game does that, but in a much more natural way. Like, of course you see Rex when you're dealing with the Krogan stuff. Of course you see Tali when you're dealing with the Quarian stuff. It does it in a good way. All the people in your past have like these important positions where you go. Oh yeah. Oh, hello. No, Garrus is going to come out, remember? Garrus is like my best person in Pokemon right now. Which is weird. I wasn't expecting that. The Crawdon to be the best one. But he is. Rex is a liability. Until he evolves. I know Larvitar isn't great, but at least he has better defenses. I keep trying to electrocute people and it does nothing. And then of course I try to incinerate the one where Overload would work. You know, I think it's because I made a mistake here. I think I had these flipped. Maybe that's why I keep doing the wrong ones. Come on. Alright, fine. You don't want to turn around? I'll make you turn around. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's my first death. That was my first death, I think. Oh, well. One of many. Okay. Let's do this a little better. Throw out Pokeball there. What are you doing, Caden? Caden, I'm trying to help you out, man, but you gotta help me here. Oh, this is on Insane. Which means, normally on lower difficulties, when I level up, I don't put points into fitness so I can get my abilities. Because being a glass cannon on normal is fine. In this, I need to level up fitness to survive. Like this. Yummy, yummy health. And I could also make one of these go up a level. What's Sabotage do? Power duration. Okay, even when it's overheating. How about Overload? Where is the one that makes him, there it is. I like this one. Oh, no, it's not this. It's, no, wait a minute. I see. I mentioned this makes people fall over, which makes it harder to hit. In multiplayer, when you overload organics, it can stun them for like a second, which makes them susceptible to a headshot. But I use this on people and it doesn't seem to do anything, so I'll be taking this. Damage? Or, you know what? Definitely. I love Chain Overload. It's a little extra damage, you know, can potentially stun. Also, my things flip back. Oops. There we go. Boop and boop. Alright, team. Oh yeah, we need team names too. I'm definitely open for that, for those ideas. We only have a handful of teammates in this, so it's like more, you know, it's more personalized. You know, there's only going to be so many of each combination. Javik is going to be an interesting one to think of. Like, there's some obvious connections in here I can think of, but Javik's the weird one. Hey, Caden gets to be part of team names, though. Yay, Caden! We didn't do team names in the first one. Caden finally gets some team names. I love this gun, by the way. The N7 Eagle is really... And I'm also out of ammo for it. Huh. Turn around. Turn around. You're not turning around. Wrong button. Okay. Turn around. There you go. I'm also using the Hurricane. Uh-oh. It's always the grenades. It's the grenades. I get low on health and they throw a grenade and I have to move. I either get blown up by the grenade or I die from gunfire. This is what I remember from my playthrough. I think I just had the Halo combination done on me. It was grenade and then like shot to the face. That was the quickest death I think I've ever had. I'll stop with the grenades. Now it's bringing back the memories of just oh, come on. Wait, alright, I need this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just grenade that took out my shield and then one shot to my face. You're not flanking me. I'm not letting them flank me. While I'm doing this, I can talk about some of the changes I made to the channel stuff. Oh, good throw. Good throw. Besides just the visual stuff, I added new information panels. I have one that... God, this guy sucks. I have one that lists my moderators, which is only one right now. VIPs, other channels that have streamers that stream this for the same reason I do. You know, just to play some games casually, meet people, you know, have fun, talk about them. I also added the soundboard. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, they flanked me. They flanked me. I said they wouldn't, but they did. I added the soundboard. I made it... I was debating whether or not to add, like, the bit cost to the things. I did just to prevent spamming, you know what I mean? Like, if I let's be honest. If I went to a channel that I watch all the time, and they added a soundboard, and it was just free, like, no bits to use it, come on, I'd be tempted to just spam it sometimes, you know, just for fun. The whole purpose of it is fun, obviously. But I tried to balance it a bit. Just a bit. The bit cost is like a built-in cooldown. Plus, I think most of them are only 25 bits. It was like the cheapest I could make it. The only ones that are more if they're longer, or if they're just really annoying. There's one or two on there that are in the annoying category. Okay, team. We can do this. Team, I don't know. Like I said, I have to be in the mood to be able to name things, even competently. I guess I'm not today. Oh, I'm out of bullets again. See, this is where those two channel rewards come into play. If someone does the one where I can't use my abilities and I run out of bullets, it's like, well, I guess I'm just going to melee people. Just waiting for the time for someone to do both. Choose my loadout and no abilities. That'll be fun. Alright, you. Nope. That was really weird. I think I moved out of cover while I was aiming down. I forgot I could do that. Usually when you stay in cover and do that, you don't... Yeah, like, okay, well, yeah. If you hold it, you move out of cover. Interesting. Okay. You better not throw a grenade. I'll throw something, though. Eh. Is it that same person who keeps trying to throw a grenade? He's terrible at it. Stop. Oh, I'm so low on bullets. Stupid smoke. Go away. First off, I'm going to make Reeve his go-to. And Warp... No, you know, Singularity's fine for hers. Okay. Come on, smoke. Go away.
I'm on it.
Cover doesn't help you too much when when it happens to... Okay. I can't help it. I love... Oh, okay, that didn't go where I wanted it. I love the ragdoll effects of biotics. It's just fun to watch. Like so. I am out of bullets for everything. Come on, I can do it. All right. And that's it. Just like that. Look how easy that was. Can I please have some bullets now? Or can I go back in time to Mass Effect 1 where I don't need bullets? Can I just have the laser rifle? The particle beam rifle? So I have no ammo? Not only is the particle beam rifle just overpowered, but the fact that it doesn't use ammo is even more overpowered. Ooh, the Vindicator. Ooh. Shredder mod. Oh, save. Look at that.
Kate.
Has Prothean stuff always been like a slight green, or did they kind of retcon that a bit? Just a bit. It used to be just white, but now lately it's been having that green tint to it. Kind of like Vigil, Shepard. I guess.
Elusive man.
Fascinating race, the Protheans. They left all this for us to discover, but we squandered it. The Alliance has known about the archives for more than 30 years. And what have they done with it?
What do you want?
What I've always wanted. The data in these artifacts holds the key to solving the Reaper threat.
I've seen your solution. Your people are turned into monsters.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Improved?
That's what separates us, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power. Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled them.
Someone's a little crazy.
You've gone too far. The Reapers will kill us all if we don't stop fighting each other.
I don't expect you to understand, Shepard, and I'm certainly not looking for your approval. You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose. In that, you were successful. But like the rest of the relics in this place, your time is over.
Enough talk. Liara.
Don't interfere with my plan, Shepard. I won't warn you again.
Duly noted.
Shepard.
What?
The data, it's not here. It's being erased.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Damn it. How's he doing it?
It's local. Someone's uploading the information.
Hey, step away from the console. Now.
Shoot her, Caden. Shoot her. Oh yeah, the chase sequence. I forgot about this.
She's faster than she looks.
Stay close. We can't lose her.
It's such a weird... This has happened, like, I think one more time in the game at some point. Oh, okay. What the... Alright.
There she is.
Stay on her.
You actually can catch her. Like, I think the game kind of, like, wants you to be behind her, but... Okay. Can she kill me, I wonder? I don't know if she can kill me. Oh. Yeah, when you catch up, she kind of like just flies. It's like rubber banding but reversed.
James,
What just happened? How'd she end up over there? What this is?
Cerberus has the data. Radio the Normandy. Get them down here now.
Come on, I could have grabbed her. Doesn't want me to get her. Grab her leg. Do something.
She's getting away.
Now imagine how this game would have played out if she got away.
Damn it. James, Normandy, anybody.
And here comes Han Solo.
I got this one.
Oh, thank you for the host, Heatherly. And hello, everyone. You're catching me just, I just recently started Mass Effect 3, about 2 hours in. What were you streaming earlier?
Normandy's en route. They'll be here soon.
Actually, I can find that out right now.
We need the data.
Caden, no.
Caden! Let him go.
Orders?
Dispose of him.
See if that works. Oh, it did. Now, I had to use the gun that I had equipped. I always wondered, is it possible if you equipped a DLC gun that had like a really bad rate of fire, could you lose that? Like, is it possible to have a gun that is impossible to win that? Oh, poor Caden. I feel bad for Caden. He gets made fun of all the time. He dies on Vermeer all the time. He gets yelled at. Now he got beat up. Well, I feel like that's one of those DLC oversights, kind of like Kasumi and 2 threw off the suicide mission math, where someone could still die holding the line even if you do everything right. Yeah, the beginning of this game is great, and then Caden's weird. Like, you get to use Caden in Mass Effect 1 and not in 2, and in 3 he's kind of like there and not. He's hurt all the time, and then he's, you know, doing his own thing. Nice and delicate, James.
Caden needs medical attention.
Thank you.
We have to leave the Sol system.
I know.
The Citadel is our best chance. We can find help there.
Get us to the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Hold on, Caden. See what you and Edie can learn from that thing.
Admiral Hackett.
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the call.
Game mechanic wise, yes. They kind of like purposely kept him out for a while. Oh. Yay, it's Admiral Hackett.
EDI, can you clear this up?
I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop him. EDI and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned? Was it worth the effort?
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
I hope so. Major Alenko was critically injured. We're taking him to the Citadel.
Sorry to hear that, Shepard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they don't?
Do whatever it takes to get them on board.
Oh, you mean like save them from a Reaper invasion?
Hack it out.
I already did that. Kind of regretting saving the Council.
Commander. EDI is extracting data from the Cerberus machine. We'll have details to present to the Council by the time we reach the Citadel.
And Major Alenko?
I've done what I can for him, but we need to get him to a medical facility soon. The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Unless we stop the Reapers. Yeah.
I've looked at the data. This weapon could be the answer if we can build it. I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
I've actually never seen Firefly. It's not because I don't want to. It's because I know it only lasted, 11 episodes? I don't want to watch something that I know I'll probably like to know that it ends after not even one season. It's like, I don't want to get sucked into something that I know got canceled. I've done that to myself too often. Too often I've watched some kind of sci-fi show and I was like, this is awesome. And then it's like canceled on a cliffhanger. Like, well, I'll never find out then.
You didn't see what they did to Earth. How is one weapon supposed to stop them?
What are our options? You know we can't win this conventionally. Commander? Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm gonna check on Caden and James. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
Yep, Council's always nice and helpful. Well, the Reapers take entire alien races and turn them into mutant things to fight us. And as we saw in Mass Effect 2, the Collectors, who are working under the Reapers, decided to liquefy hundreds of thousands of humans to make a Reaper. But supposedly they do it because they're programmed to. They don't do it because they enjoy it. And back to the Citadel again. The hub world of Mass Effect. And it always looks different every time we go. The inside, I mean.
Barely got a pulse here.
Move him out.
Where are you taking him?
Where to Memorial. Best care in the Citadel.
We're not going with?
We need to see the Council.
Right.
I'm looking for the ghost of Ashley. Supposedly, you can see her character model in the background somewhere.
To see you.
During this scene.
Commander Shepard, got word you were arriving.
Captain Bailey, good to see you again.
Bailey!
Yeah, you too. though it's Commander.
Ooh, we're all commanders now.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now half my job is dealing with political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
None taken. So, you're here to bring us to the council?
I'm here to tell you the council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything. They apologize for the inconvenience and blah, 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 blah. Meet them here at Adina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
All right.
You might have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress over there.
Well, she kind of has, like, dark blue armor on. I think I saw her at the door. I think it's because it loads the character model in a place they're not supposed to be. But I think you can see it only for, like, a second.
Thanks. I might do that.
You go on ahead. I'll head up to Adina's office.
There she is. I see her.
One
She's
of
in the
my men
background,
can show you
next to
the way.
James's face. I saw it.
I'm just a tourist.
Ashley was just standing next to the
I'll
door.
try not to get in any trouble.
Commander, we've got a situation in the embassy quarters. We could use your help.
It's the
right
ghost
there.
of Ashley. She wants to haunt
The
me for
other
leaving her
half
to
of my
die.
job. I'll see you around, Shepard.
No doubt.
Now she'll be gone, but... Oh, right. Okay, the Citadel in Mass Effect 3 is even more time-consuming than the one in 1 is. Because there's a lot of conversations you can hear here. There's a lot of side quests. I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to all the little stories. Although, I can always have a stream where I do that. But, you know, we'll just listen to them as we go. I will try to do all the side stuff, though. Talk to everyone that I can.
Okay. First deployment is somewhere near Palaven. Reports say not to depend on comms.
Hello.
I'll leave vid messages then, and you can do the same.
Well, they said that due to concerns about signal congestion, we're supposed to avoid sending messages at all. They're trying to keep war data coming through, so every data packet counts.
So, how am I supposed to talk with you then?
Okay, so basically what happens is you'll find people talking like this. They'll have like a little, 30-second to a minute of dialogue, and then it'll stop. You can leave and come back, and they'll have more of it. And it keeps it'll keep doing that until you get all of them, and it repeats itself. They're interesting little stories. I'm going to come back here so often, we might even hear them all anyway.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Citadel. This is Docking Bay D-24. Note that due to recent events, official identification and weapons permits may be requested by CSEC personnel for routine verification.
Although, maybe Shepard is the only one that could see Ashley. Indoctrination theory. Maybe it starts earlier in the game.
Any other important areas I should know about?
Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel. If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel embassies. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
What's with the heightened security?
New screening fields have been added in order to speed up processing at the security stations in each docking area. Citadel security screening technology uses highly advanced biometric authentication systems developed by the CERTA Foundation. Please note that any attempt to circumvent Citadel security measures will result in immediate incarceration.
I'm a Spectre, so good luck with that.
What else is in the area?
You are standing in docking area D-24. According to your biometrics file, you are cleared to access further information about this bay. This is the airlock currently assigned to the Systems Alliance ship Normandy. If you look out the bay window, you can see one of the many magnificent vistas for which the Citadel is renowned.
What about that room over there?
The waiting area is for those who wish to speak to our new arrivals. It is located next to security processing.
That's all.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Yeah, they kind of made it a little too, I mean, whatever you want to call that. It's kind of weird. It's based on Asari, like an Asari appearance. In game, the Asari always talk about how people get the wrong idea about their species because they're like overly sexualized. But then the game itself kind of does it to them. So. Oh no. Yeah. It's Diana Allers.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you want an interview.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
I suppose.
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
You couldn't tell I'm not a huge fan of this character. Luckily, she doesn't have much to do with the game. Basically, I don't know, they added her, and her face creeps me out. It has the same thing that Miranda's face did in 2, which also creeps me out a little bit. It's worse in this one, though. Hey, guys. Look at all the Turians doing their job. Okay. Now, if you go to the map, you can see this. It'll show you where everything is. You can see people to talk to. You'll see them like in blue lettering underneath those numbers on the right side, points of interest thing. Now, here's the funny part. Here's the funny part. If you, well, it's not funny, but it's interesting, I guess. If you don't take her with you, she goes on a different Alliance ship, and then at some point in the game, you hear on like an email or something that that ship was blown up, so she dies. If you never take her, she dies.
Select a destination.
Here's something else interesting. There are 2 doctors you can get on your ship. 2 doctors. You can do Dr. Chakwas or Dr. Michelle from Mass Effect 1. Now, my first time through the game, I got Dr. Michelle because I talked to her first. It was cool to bring her back. If you don't remember her, she was the one who worked as the medic, doctor, person, and you had to help her. Like, Garrus was in the room, and then you had to help her with some other blackmail thing. Now, here's something interesting. If you get Dr. Chakwas, she's on the Normandy the whole game, right? Well, Dr. Michelle is on the Citadel. But something happens later in the game where I think it's unofficially confirmed that Dr. Michelle dies in the Cerberus invasion. Because you never see her after that. After the Cerberus invasion part of the story, you never see her again on the Citadel. I think it's assumed that she died. However, if you take Dr. Michelle with you and leave Chakwas here, Chakwas joins the Crucible initiative, like the Crucible team, and then she's on the Crucible. So, again, unofficially, it's assumed that when the Citadel is attacked, Dr. Chakwas is still alive because she's always a war asset. If she's a war asset, that must mean she's alive, right? And she's a war asset through the entire game. So I'm tempted to take Michelle, otherwise I think she dies. But I'm probably going to take Chakwas just because she's my doctor. You know, she's been in the other 2 games. But if you ever wanted to play through the game and just keep everyone alive as much as possible, take Michelle. Chakwas will live as a war asset on the Crucible mission. But Dr. Michelle will probably die. Well, that's the thing, though. We don't know if she dies. She could just leave. We don't know. Just because she's not on the Citadel anymore. Every like act that's ended on this, the Citadel changes a bit. Different people show up. For all we know, she went somewhere. She might not be dead. She could have just left and gone somewhere. But Dr. Chakwas is a war asset. She isn't. So I'm tempted to take Chakwas or Michelle with me. Also, how many people have done that? I'm sure the majority of people have taken Chakwas. So maybe I will take Michelle, just because I doubt many people have. I did it by accident the first time. My very first playthrough, I did it. Like, whoops.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
Yes. Can I have a gun?
I'm sorry, no.
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecured. I could have a gun then, right? And no humans. And wherever you transfer me, it shouldn't have humans.
The humans are our allies. You don't trust them?
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color are they right now?
Maybe you could tell me what happened.
This is a very messed up conversation that I've heard all the way through. So, hey Jay, how are you tonight? We're playing some Mass Effect 3.
Welcome to Serta.
Ooh, metagel capacity. That could be good considering I'm dying.
Thank you for coming to Serta. How can we help you?
Whiskey!
Thank you for shopping.
You know, it's funny, when Caden's in the hospital, you can buy whiskey for him. When Ash is in the hospital, you buy poetry. Hey, Dr. Chakwas and Dr. Michelle.
Here's Shepard now.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Woods, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Caden took the worst of it. How's he doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michelle's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Ugh. Well, it's better than being liquefied in a tube. Oh no, here it is. If you decide not to do this, I think I'm going to take Michelle with me. Ooh, hydrate! Hydrate! Good timing, I'm thirsty. Well, that bottle's gone. Bye, bottle. Okay. Yeah, I think Dr. Michelle is better at, like, all aliens. While I think Dr. Michelle is considered more of a human doctor. So I think, honestly, Dr. Michelle would do good work here. I mean, you would... This place is going to get patients from everywhere. Maybe she'll be better here. Oh, it feels so weird to do, but I did this the first time through the game.
Keep doing what you're doing with Alliance R&D. We need our best minds at work, giving us every advantage possible.
I'm a field doctor, Commander, not a research scientist. Eden Prime, the Battle of the Citadel, defeating the Collectors. We've been through too much together to let it end now. Let me serve on the Normandy.
Oh,
Please,
no. Oh, this feels so bad. This feels so bad. You know, the weird thing is, you can get no doctor. You can actually get no doctor, I think. If you say she can't join and you don't get, if you don't get Michelle, you just have, I actually did that once, I think. When you're on the Normandy, there's just no doctor in the doctor area. There's just no one there. So you just don't have a doctor the entire time. Quartermaster is before a mission or on my next mission. You get to decide my loadout, what weapons I use, which is important in this game because the more weapons you stack on a character, the longer your refresh rates are on your abilities. And I'm an engineer, so my abilities are like my main way of fighting. So I'll have weapons, but I won't have abilities that much. Make me move is just make me go do some push-ups or something. Get me off my ass. This feels so bad, but I think that Dr. Chakwas would be invaluable working at the labs. I honestly think she's a better, like, in that regard than Michelle is. And then Michelle's the doctor on my ship just because, it's like, why not? Yeah, if someone does both, They could load me with like the worst, like the heaviest, worst guns in the game, and like just have me have no abilities. Boop.
Hackett and the Alliance need you right here.
Very well. Be careful. Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Oh, and please be sure Joker takes his medication. He can be so forgetful.
Again, I said I would make my decisions in these games based on no previous knowledge. I know I'm doing this in hindsight, kind of, where it's like, I know what happens to her. But the fact is, if we have 2 doctors here, Normandy's just one ship. The Normandy is just one ship. Dr. Chakwas is a great physician. She can be useful here. Dr. Michelle is, I'm sure, a great doctor. But if we, if we can leave one of them here to help the war efforts and the people who are coming in injured, I'd rather leave Chakwas. Chakwas is known for being, I'm pretty sure I read this in the wiki stuff. Dr. Chakwas is better with all aliens. Michelle is more of a human doctor. Most of the Normandy crew is human. So...
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm head physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Major Alenko.
No.
How is Caden doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, but his vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see him if you like. He's just down the hall.
The Normandy needs a doctor, because I just told our doctor not to go. I do think it's funny, though, that you cannot have a doctor. Like, anytime you go in the medical bay, there's just no one there. They get around that, though, because during the Krogan part, Morden is in there working. So you don't need the doctor.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
Also, is it just me, or does Dr. Michelle sound like she's from Orlais in Dragon Age? A little bit.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
Yeah, that's not surprising. I bet it's the Batarians, isn't it? It's always the Batarians.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Normandy needs a doctor.
We could use a doctor of your caliber on the Normandy.
I'm honored you'd consider me, but I do have responsibilities.
Oh, no. Save billions, not hundreds.
The Normandy may be the key to winning this war. If we fail, all could be lost. You'd make a huge difference out there with us. More than you can ever do here.
Well... our staff is excellent. The Presidium would be in good hands. I'll pack my bags and tell Dr. Arrington she's received a promotion.
I'll see you on the Normandy, Doctor.
See you there. I just need to make a few more preparations.
Yay! New space friend. I love the fact that you can have her on your ship. And again, Chakwas can join whatever she needs to. She can research stuff. She'll be better there. All right, Caden. I'm here to visit you. All right.
Patient's stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Freilich.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
You'll also sometimes find missions just by doing something like this. I didn't get one here, but sometimes you'll find something on a random planet and you can turn it in. Places like this.
Hey, Caden. Don't know if you can hear me. But since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances.
Not the piano music again. No. Why? Why does Mass Effect 3 hate me?
Don't die, Caden. You've got to fight. We need you in this. Seeing you in action again, it reminded me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Come on, Kate. Fight.
Well, of course, our mission's the most important. We're Shepard.
And that's an order.
Recent intel suggests that the entire Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by
Maybe one day Shepard will get a promotion. Be nice. Hey, I made the call, all right? Like I said, Chakwas will be useful where she is. Plus, we can have a new space friend. We haven't had Dr. Michelle on the team.
Your squad applied the Metagel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But... I don't understand it. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I remember that conversation. Well, keep in mind, this is the future. Prosthetics are nothing. I mean, if the person's like, you lost your leg, it's like, we can literally slap a robot limb on you and you're good to go. Maybe even better than you were. I mean, it's a bionic limb. But it's the fact that he wants to get out there and fight with his teammates, but he can't. Well, the thing is, I have to leave the area and come back to get it to work. Thing is, we've only found 2 of those conversations so far, so... And one isn't really that... I'll be honest, we found 3, right? One on the dock. I'll be honest, that one's not very interesting. But the 2 here are.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
You know what? Why not? These two are some of the best. Like, the one on the dock is kind of like, yeah, whatever. But there are a few that definitely stand out. Those are 2 of them. So, yeah, it makes it, the game makes it seem like you have to keep doing missions and coming back, but you can literally just leave and come back. And since these are 2 of the best ones, let's do it.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Yeah, so I think this is known as like the PTSD Asari conversation. Oh, were you talking about the one with the Solarian outside the bar? There's some good ones in here. There's some ones that are like, yeah, and there's some that really stand out.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Yeah, this one's a little shorter than the others, I think. I didn't even think about that. It's not even about the it's not even about the fact that he can have a prosthetic limb and be fine. You can literally grow limbs. Like, he can have a clone limb. Well, I'm betting that I think what happens is, well, I don't know. You would think that he'd be able to fight with it. Maybe he has to get used to it. Or maybe that infection they talked about was making things worse. Who knows? Maybe he wouldn't be cleared to fight.
Now arriving at docking bay. 1 moment, please.
But yeah, like, in a World War II situation, it'd be like, oh, you lost your leg, that sucks, and now you definitely can't fight. In this, it's like, I want to get back out there and help. But you can't. Oh.
We're at this little farm. We'd killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. She's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. and she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So she got to stay at a human farm. And got to have a shower. That's nice. Yeah, you can tell that the conversation is getting ahead of themselves because in the beginning she mentioned they took out some of those Turian guys. We haven't even seen those yet. It's meant to be heard a little bit later.
Okay, I need surgery, but when can I get back to the front?
You're not.
What?
You have extensive nerve damage. Once we remove the leg, we can't install a prosthetic for at least 5 weeks.
I told my squad I'd fly back next week.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
Yeah, so the nerve damage. Like they can't, they have to fix everything, so they can't get it on there. I mean, it's not like it's spoiling anything. It's just like you can tell from the context clues of the conversation, like it's meant to be told a little bit later. I mean, literally, like we were about to the very next story mission. You see the Turian enemies. I think the Asari one might have 2 or 3 more ones, and then the other one might only have like 1 or 2. But again, these are the more interesting ones. People at the Citadel are probably like, what is Shepard doing? Why does he keep going back and forth? Yeah. I learned I could do that as my second time through.
So I'm in the shower with hot water and everything. And that's when Neaira came.
Neaira was another huntress on your ship?
Yeah, a friend. I wanted it to be more than that, but she had a medical condition.
It's okay. It's in the file.
The farm girl calls in to me that another Asari is here. I thought the shuttle had gotten back early. I come out in a towel, and Neaira walks through the door. But it wasn't her. Not anymore.
And it kind of hints at another enemy type we won't see for a while, but eh. Who's next? All right.
I'm not sitting out this war in a bed.
Lieutenant, listen to me. If you go back with a missing limb, you'll just be a burden to your squad mates.
I'd never drag down my team.
Then the greatest favor you can do them is to rest after your operation.
You mean when you slice my leg off?
May I recommend an hour with our psychiatrist?
I'll think about it.
That might have been the last one for that. Yeah, it hints at the you find out this later, just a little bit later, that the Reapers indoctrinate. We've learned that from the previous games, but they also make their foot soldiers by basically taking species and turning them into soldiers.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. 1 moment.
Like I went to the wrong place. Crap. Like the thing that you fight early on is a Batarian.
Now arriving at Presidium. 1 moment, please.
So that when she mentions the Turian things, they're Turians that got turned into Marauders.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
She's got this
Here we go.
glow. And the Reapers. They did to her what they do to everyone. She's covered in... I don't know. Glowing. She reaches out. Her eyes go black. And she touches one of the farmers, and he just... dies. They panic. She rips them apart. Sometimes touching, sometimes opening them up with biotics. The humans are turning into... liquid. And I'm there, in my towel with no gun. And husks start pouring through the door.
Goddess.
So I ran.
Yeah. So her Asari person, friend, teammate, was turned into some Reaper monster and was killing everyone. And she had a towel and no gun. Yeah, I know. Humans get turned into husks. Husks are the worst thing. Like the Batarians are the things that eat to get armor. And
Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news.
Yeah, we already heard that. Okay, that one's repeating. I guess I missed the first part of it before. So that one's done. I think this one has one or two more left. Whenever I look up these kind of conversations, the Asari one sticks out. Plus, there's even another part to it. At a part in the game, you'll get these requests that you can approve or deny. And one of them is from that Asari. She wants a gun. And you can decide to give her a gun or not give her a gun.
Now arriving at docking bay D20. 1 moment, please.
I need to remember that exists. That Spectre area.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
I got out of that farm and into the hills. I pulled the farm girl after me. All I wanted to do was live through the night.
Nobody else could have done more.
But morning came and no shuttle. Afternoon and then night, and I'm hiding from husks and those Turian things.
The file says the evacuation team thought your position was overrun.
So after 2 days, I still don't have a gun, because those Turian things, you can't use theirs. I realize that shuttle isn't coming. Not unless I get back to the farm and my radio.
And the farm girl?
She was with me. Even killed a few husks. With a stick.
15-year-old. Killed husks with a stick. Like Jay mentioned earlier. We get turned into humans. Or, we get turned into humans. Humans get turned into... not to go there anymore. Humans get turned into husks, which are able to be killed by a stick from a 15-year-old. Well, the part of the message was, the request was...
Welcome, Shepard. Please 1 moment.
She would feel safer. It even mentioned, like, she would feel safer if she was armed. Like, her whole traumatic experience was she was in a position where she was not armed. And because of that, people died. But yeah, you're right. That's also not a good combination.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
So you went back to the farm?
We snuck down the hill. We were hungry, filthy. I'd turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They'd cleaned up the bodies to make more husks, I figured. But there were still farmers alive. They were being held prisoner. And Naira was there, directing the other forces. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her. If I just had my gun.
What happened next?
I got to the prisoners. The farm girl unlocked their restraints, and that's when they all started screaming.
So they were also taking prisoners. Makes sense. You can't turn humans into husks in the blink of an eye. You got to use those dragon teeth that we call them. And that goes all the way back to Mass Effect 1 on Eden Prime. The idea of jamming people on those spikes that turns them into husks. I'm sure it takes some time.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
The prisoners were indoctrinated.
You think?
And once the alarm was sounded?
Naira's eyes were black. The whole time, not just for a second. I could feel her mind from where I was standing. The humans were in the way, attacking us. I used my biotics. Flung them around. I'd been horrified when Naira tore the farmers apart, but goddess, I ripped them in half. And it felt good.
There's nothing shameful about feeling an adrenaline rush during battle.
I might have killed more than Naira and those husks did. She wanted them alive, to turn them, and I...
And you survived.
And that's what makes fighting the Reapers so messed up.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. 1 moment.
You're killing your own people. You know, they'll take your people, turn them, and then in battle you're fighting your own people.
Now arriving at 1 moment, please.
But let's be honest, if they were already indoctrinated, and the process had begun to turn them into husks probably, then she might have done them a favor.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We tried to run, again, but we were blocked. And the farm girl? Her leg was broken. bleeding bad. I knocked down a wall in a barn with a big warp field. I'm so proud of that. And we hid.
They must have searched for you.
I'm an Asari huntress. No damn husk is gonna find me unless I let it.
But the farm girl who was with you?
Her leg was broken. She was whimpering, and then Naira, I saw her through a hole in the boards. She was coming closer with those dead black eyes. And Hillary, the farm girl, she couldn't stop crying. They were gonna hear.
What did you do?
What do you think?
And that's where part of that comes from.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
It's also important that she mentioned the name. I actually don't think I knew this the first time through.
Now arriving at docking bay
But
D24.
she mentioned two pieces of information. Tiptree, the name of the colony, and Hillary, the name of the girl. That comes into play later.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
In addition to your medical discharge, the government wants to give you a medal. The intel you provided when that shuttle finally found you, you saved a lot of lives.
And I killed those farmers.
They were indoctrinated. You had to defend yourself. And as for Hillary...
Oh, you idiot. When I took a shower and left my gun in the bedroom, I killed them. Naira. At least she can blame the Reapers. But I'm just... me. What color are my eyes? Did they turn back after? Could I get that gun now?
I'll see what I can do.
And I'm pretty sure that's it. That would definitely traumatize you. Going through that, killing people to survive, and then... Again... Yeah, she killed the farmers that were indoctrinated, but she also killed Hillary, who was not indoctrinated. But they would have heard her crying, and they both would have died, and the intel would have been lost, so she did what she felt she had to do.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by...
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped.
There we go.
Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Oh, good old friendly Volus. But yeah, you can find missions like that. I didn't need that mission. You can actually, I'm pretty sure it's like Mass Effect 1. You can find the stuff just going around and exploring, and then it tells you where to go to turn it in. It kind of like gives you the benefit of the doubt. It's like, yeah, you would have found it eventually. You know, the mission.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only... he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet for so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law.
I actually don't remember where that one goes. Oh, we can't go there yet, I don't think. But there's one other in this first part of the game that's also kind of messed up to listen to. It's in the... Jay probably knows that one. It's that girl talking to the Turian guy.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Well, I don't just say no to Adina, I punch him. I learned from Anderson.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close. I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
I do like how Bailey has an increased role in this game. In the second one, he felt like he was just kind of an NPC. And they were like, you know what? We kind of like that character. Let's put him in the third one and make him, the guy in charge of all this stuff. He's kind of what Ashley was supposed to be, I think. He's like a imperfect human. He has his issues, but he's interesting.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war is being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
Yeah, about that. I think it's in one of the comics, I would guess. Palin was innocent. I think it might not have been Udina, but someone framed Palin, whatever his name was. Executive Palin, yeah. And made it look like he was guilty. And then when Bailey confronted him, I guess they thought like each other was the bad guy, and Bailey was forced to kill him. But Palin wasn't the bad guy. I'm pretty sure it was Udina. It's a messed up situation. And I don't think Bailey ever finds out that Palin was innocent.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
We both have jobs to do, Bailey. I suggest we do them.
Yep. Good talking to you, Shepard.
Yeah, you can talk to Bailey a lot. Like every time it goes to like a new chapter, I think he has new stuff.